My message is about inclusive democracy. I started working in this subject 45 years ago in Chile at the time of the Allende's government, and the idea there was, we had too many citizens very, very far away from politicians and lacking proper engagement in the policy processes. So we developed a project called Autonomitas, and that project intended to send messages in real time to policymakers about the pain or pleasure that their actions and policies had on the population. In those days it was very unbalanced, the relation between both. On the one hand, politicians could use the media, in particular the television, but for people to get close to politicians, they had to wait for the next election, and that was too long. And meetings in general tend to be very inefficient. Over the years, this has changed dramatically, and now we have all kinds of social media which are helping people to send messages to policymakers, politicians, in instant time. Twitters and Facebook messages and all of that are clearly making people far closer to politicians. But the real problem now is that these politicians are overwhelmed by these messages, and the challenge now is to create mechanisms, structures, communications, which somehow produced a more effective balance between one and the other. This is the challenge of inclusive democracy in my view. It is a challenge of balancing the variety of messages emerging from citizens with the capacity to respond to them by politicians. This is what I propose we think more about and try to offer solutions.